back to me. They don't come to me for my hair. They come to me for the meats.
Pause, bro.
Man, before we get started in this video, I just want to let y'all all know, man, this is just a big joke. If you know me, you know I'm a master troll. I love to play around, so, man, don't take it too serious. Just come in, have a good time with me, laugh with me. Let's go.
Man, if y'all ever been in a barbershop, or if y'all a barber, y'all know these type of people. The people that come to the shop and never can be quiet. The people that come to the shop and they always want to start an argument, whether it's about sports, whether it's about some money, whatever it is, they gonna make sure they start an argument. They gonna always make sure they insert themselves into the conversation. They gonna bring other people into the conversation. That's my instructor, Zach. Every time this man come in, it's always something. Like, at one point we gotta learn how to be quiet. Like, if it's a room full of silence, sometimes it's cool to break it, sometimes it's not. Just stay in your lane. Learn when to talk and when to not, especially around a bunch of grown men. You gotta know what to say and what not to say. Okay, we all secure in our masculinity. Cool. Certainly you shouldn't say around other grown men. Period. You feel me? But this man Zach does not listen. This man think he can say whatever, whenever, to whoever. I'm not that type of dude. I might have hit them with these, hit him with one of these, hit him with one of these. Y'all can't tell me he don't look like her. He look like her? Y'all let me know in the comments if he look like her. Let him tell it he won't. But, and especially, you know them one people who only got one joke and they stick to it? Like, you gotta, like, switch it up a little bit. Like, I'm a jokester, I'm a troll, I let it joke around. But I hate when people say the same joke over and over and over and over. It's not funny, bruh. But enough for him. You gonna have those people if you want to become a barber or if you're in a barbershop. It is what it is, you gotta deal with it. But let's get straight into this low drop fame, man. I'm finna sauce this, man. Let's go.
Yeah, man, I know that intro was a little different. Man, I know it was a little spicy, but, man, I want y'all to see what I go through on a day-to-day basis at the shop, man. We be laughing. Man, funny moments, man. I wish I could catch them all on camera, but yeah, let's start straight into this drop fade. So I'm gonna start off by wetting my client's hair because he does have straight hair and he wants some off the top. So I mean, the wetter the better, for real. It's easier to maneuver. And right here, what I'm doing is I'm sectioning the middle part, and that's gonna be my guideline throughout the head. So I'm sectioning the middle part, and then I'm gonna begin basically point cutting. I'm not gonna straight cut, or however you want to call it. I'm not gonna straight it cut across because it's not more so like taking it down. I just know he wants it to hang like right above his eyebrows. He doesn't really want it in his eyes, so I'm gonna point cut it so I can give it some texture. And man, y'all see how my shears is cutting? The mubs is kind of trash. I got some new ones now, so don't get on me too bad, but yeah. Like I said before, I'm point cutting so I can get some texture, so I'm not making sure it's super straight because I know I'm even it out on the sides. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the sides, and I'm gonna make sure to take a little piece out of that middle part just so I can make sure it's all one length across, because I don't want the middle to be super short and then the sides to be super long. And you'll see when I start fading his hair, it's gonna drop nicely. I don't want it too long to where it's hanging over my fade. now that I got the desired length on top, you see it look way better than it looked before. It's not hanging over. So now I'm gonna set my ball line in with my trimmers. You don't have to set it in with your trimmers. You can set it in with your clippers, depending on the day, depending on the client hair texture. I set it in with my clippers, but this specific client, I want that to be bald because I'm gonna follow it up with the foil shaver. So I might as well go ahead and get it as bald as possible before I come back in with the shaver. Now to start this fade off, I'm gonna come in with my no guard open. Same thing every time, man. On straight hair clients, sometimes I do it a little bit different. Sometimes I won't close my 0.5 or close my 1.5 because their texture hair is a little bit more airy, a little bit more lighter. So if you use your guard and you close it, sometimes it leaves light spots and bald spots. So as I continue to learn and continue to grow, sometimes I don't close it all the way, or I'll close it just halfway and knock that line out, because sometimes you don't need to close it all the way to get that line out. So that's just something to keep in mind when you cutting straight hair clients like this. Now I'm gonna put on my one guard and go up another 1/2 inch. Like I said, I'm just setting in all my guidelines, trying to get a perfect canvas so I can blend up into that length. And one thing I noticed I should have did is with each guard, I should have been flicking out more towards that left side, because at the end of the video, once I start lining up his C cup, it's way darker than I wanted, and way like too much hair, kind of bulky there. But like I said, it's a learning experience. That's something I'll keep in mind when I cut them next time. So now I got my 2 guard on, and as you can see with all these guards, even the no guard open, I'm utilizing that flick out motion. As you guys heard me say before, straight hair client, if you press down too hard, if you just like angle the clipper the wrong way, it will leave that hair lighter than the rest. So I'm making sure I be super light. I'm making sure I'm really flicking out, not only so I can blend into that length on top, but so I don't leave him any spots. I don't want it to be light in one place and then denser all around it. That's something I learned like looking back on my pictures and my videos when I'm cutting straight hair. So that's just something I keep in mind, to be super light with the touch, super light with that clipper, not trying to gash. I'm not trying to leave any light spots. Now that all my guidelines are set in place, I'm gonna brush down that hair, make sure everything is kind of laid in its place, and then I'm about to start my fading process. So now I got my clipper lever all the way closed, and I'm starting at that bottom line where that trimmer line is at. That's where I'm starting, and I'm flicking out up into that no guard open, just so we can get that line out. We don't want to see any lines. We want this to be seamless transition. Then we'll go ahead and put my 0.5 all the way closed, and I'm being super light. Notice how I said like certain guards you don't have to close it. This one, this was a couple weeks ago, so obviously I wasn't as knowledgeable as I am now. But like I said, you don't always have to close that lever to get that line out. But this is what I did in this particular video. My best advice I can give to a beginner barber, and such as myself and other beginner barbers, is make sure to take your time. The way my school is set up is we're in there cutting every day, so it's kind of like a barbershop. And sometimes I get in the mentality of trying to make money, but then I have to tell myself like I want to be in this, like I'm doing this for the long run. Like I want to make sure my cuts are getting better, so one day I can go up on my prices and get more clients in the chair. But if I'm just rushing through every cut trying to get clients out and make more money, I'm not doing myself any favor. So make sure y'all take your time on y'all cuts, making sure you get clients that come in who understand that it might take a little bit more time than expected, but it's okay. You're starting off, so you want to make sure you can put out the best quality that you can get. So right here I got my 1.5 guard. Like I said, I'm just flicking out that line that I created between the no guard open and the 1 guard, and then I'm coming in with some clipper over cone, try to blend into that length. This is the fastest way. I do like using my thinner shears more, but like I said, it takes longer. So I'll just do this just so it's not super bulky, and then I'll come back in with my thinning shears so it's not choppy. But y'all see that fade coming together pretty nice already. Like I really couldn't ask for anything better in this particular stage in my journey. So I'm really happy with the way this cut's coming out so far. And yeah, like I said, I'm just doing detail work with those thinning shears, making sure the rest of the hair blends in with that top of the length and it's not choppy, because I don't want it to look like it's overhanging. And do y'all see how much a difference a lineup make? Look, as soon as I lined up a C cup, you can see everything better. But as you can see, that's what I was saying with the C cup, how it's super dark. And you'll notice later in the video, once I show you guys the other side, when I line up that C cup, it just looks way better. But now I'm blow drying off the hair. Make sure it's as dry as it can be so I can style it. And I'm gonna just put some styling powder in there. I believe I used level 3, and then I'm gonna just kind of twist and turn the hair, give it that messy look that he likes. So as you guys can see, how the C cup on this side isn't as dark, and it's also not as defined as the other one. Like you can't really I mean it's sharp, but I wish I would have made it that sharper. But like I said, it's a learning process. But I think this side, as far as the C cup, came out better on this side. But I think both sides look pretty even, look pretty symmetrical. I'm gonna pull out my phone to make sure, look and see if it's anything that I look. And I'm gonna just go on with my no guard open, and I'm just detailing. I'm kind of thinning out so some bulk wherever I see it that I may have missed. And like I said, like it's pretty even on both sides. It's just that C cup that's throwing me off. Other than that, I love the way this cut came out, to be honest. I always tell my clients, let me know if you see anything that you want me to fix, anything that you don't like. Tell me, because I can't see everything, and you know your hair better than me, so I'd rather you just tell me. So I give them, make sure they see the whole head, and if they like it, man, y'all see he came in my shop looking crazy. He haven't been back in like 2 months, so he looking crazy. But you know I had to shake him back, man. Y'all look at this end result, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment. Hashtag TBT in the comment section. Nah, I'm playing, but man, let me know what y'all think for real. If y'all enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Let's go.
I swear I got you, that's forever, I won't stand down. And I'ma prove it to the others, I'm a beast, I'm a dog, I'm a goblin.